Working. So a couple days off. Did play a little bit, not much, just a few tournaments. A couple days ago, didn't play at all yesterday. Just kind of needed the break. Kind of needed to refocus. It's always hard to focus when you're playing lower than you want to, but it's definitely what's needed right now. So I decided let's go ahead and just dive into the grind. So I'm going to stick with some cash games for a while here. There's not a ton going on. There are 3 more tables that I could get on. I'm looking at some of the 6 max. Looks like there's a couple of good tables I may get on, but I kind of want to start slow, so we're going to try to get on all the 9 max first. So we're going to go ahead and bet here. I think this is one of those ones where we have to represent the overpair, trying to kill the draw. Getting called. We are going to bet again. I think somewhere right around there. If I get raised here, obviously it's over. If he calls and the river comes off clean, we can just jam. But that's an important one to remember. We're betting big on the flop to represent an overpair. We have to continue betting big on the turn. Basically saying this just for me. But feel pretty good. Had a nice day yesterday. Got Chuchi groomed. 2 days ago, ooh, there's another table. 2 days ago, had to take the boys into the vet because it's the only way to get their nails clipped. Like, the last time I was at the vet, I was like, hey, I saw a guy come in to just get the nails clipped, and I was like, oh shit, do you guys do that? And he was like, they were like, yeah. And I'm like, yeah, because we always have a problem at the groomer getting their nails clipped. It's like the only problem we have. And he goes, well, we have a very special technique here. I said, what's that? He goes, we get 4 people to hold the animal while we clip their nails. I was like, this sounds like genius. So, well worth it. But I took him in, and Sergeant had a little problem with his little dew claw on his back left foot. It was overgrown, and he'd been licking it, and apparently what happened is it became ingrown and was causing him a lot of pain. So they saw that there. They took him in, looked it over, and said, okay, well, this is ingrown. And then, when they took it out, it had an abscess, so he had to have it, basically they take like a Dremel and clean it out, kind of like a root canal. And he was like instantly healed. Like he was in such a bad mood and was just not a very happy puppy like he normally is. And after that, he was just reborn. So he's on some antibiotics and some pain meds, but he's doing really good now. But that made it a problem because the next day, we're supposed to take the boys in to both get groomed because it's been a while, because we didn't take them because Chuchi had some skin issues. So we couldn't have him groomed because they didn't want anything agitating it. How's that look? Yeah, that's okay. So we get to the thing, and I tell them about the claw, and they're looking it over and whatever like that, and they can touch it, and it's fine. He's not, hurting at all. And they're like, yeah, but we don't really want to clean it, or we don't really want to mess with it while it's still healing, so I had to reschedule his appointment, and then we just got Chuchi done, and Chuchi basically looks like a little pink piggy right now. He's very bald at the moment, but still adorable, still very happy now to be groomed. So it's been a interesting couple days. That's annoying. Yeah. This guy just totally missed the boat. He should have just kept betting the turn. I mean, you're getting called on the flop. You're going to get called on the turn. I don't know why the fuck this guy called on the flop. I mean, I had the ace. Like, nobody with a raw ace is going to bet that turn. Your best hope is that somebody has ace queen, but he only min-raised it, so it's kind of meh. Don't love the jack on the river. There are way more draws than hands, so we are going to go for it, like we were trapping. He can have some 7s. He can have some 10s, I guess, like 10-8. But I'm just trying to basically push him off of a 7. I feel like he's not going to fold any pair, though, after I've bet now. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah. So this is only 10 jack or 8-9. If you acted quicker, bro, you might get a chance of getting called. So 8-9 kind of tracks. He min-raised, he could easily have jack 10. But checking with 8-9 makes a lot of sense, and then calling turn and check raising river. He could have even actually had aces, believe it or not. Like, I've seen people, like, playing aces super wacky. We're basically playing showdown value mostly, unless we can get into heads-up situations that are good, like that 3-barrel that we played over here, or that 2-barrel. Motherfucker never bet the ace. He never bet the ace. Like, he played the ace and then he never bet it. Like, what are you playing the ace for? He had ace-7 offsuit, yeah, but you just never went for any value whatsoever? Yeah. I'm just going to check down versus this guy. I'm not going to bother. He's just going nowhere. So we kind of have to take the showdown. Calling king 10 on the button versus my open. The ace on the turn is kind of bothersome. I'm just going to keep checking. I might call a bet here on the river. Not that bet. Not from this guy. He's gonna just call with overcards way too often. Oh, this is what we want right after that hand. Come on, buddy. Sweet. Hold. Nice. Short stacker. Aren't you glad you waited that long to get your money in? Now go away. Shortish stack. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're not folding with this many outs. Damn it, 7-8 got there. Yeah, you got it, bro. Nice trap, you almost got yourself busted. I'm gonna check. I'm not really gonna fold if he goes apeshit. Because he limped, I kind of want to see it, yeah. Oh, he hits the river with the jack. I know he's gonna bluff. Like, I know he's bluffing, so he's gonna make that bet on all rivers anyway after he bets the turn. And then of course he hits the fucking, God, he hits the fucking straight. Awesome. But he's going nowhere on that flop, so if he's bluffing, we want him to continue bluffing, and he was gonna. Hey, I made a full house. There's 5 people in this fucking pot. Well, I don't think anybody's got a queen. So we'll just bet. Maybe we get called by a 9. This is nothing there. Don't really love that card, but I gotta imagine there's more flush than straight draws. I don't think I'm folding. I should just get called by a lot of, like, 10 jack. A lot of single over cards that made the jack on the turn, I think. King, king. This was a limped pot. Well, I'm sorry. He raised it small. I'm going to let this go. And then he called 80% of his stack off. I mean, I grant you, it looks like a bluff, but it's supposed to look like a bluff. Might as well just raise on the flop, but I guess he saves himself $2. Oh, I almost called that flop bet, but who's to say if it's good or not? Well, we made another set. Well, this guy made a set of queens. Look at this, I was dead. I'm just going to go ahead and call. Yeah, we open ourselves up to getting drawn out on, but I think he has more queens, especially if he keeps betting. He's going to have some 2 pairs and hands that want to get it in anyway. He's betting full pot. I don't know what that's all about. If you're betting a draw, you don't bet it that big. But I guess maybe he was. No. 4. This is a limp pot. It's a full pot bet. Hard to say if there's that many kings out here. I think there's more draws, but I'm just going to let it go because there's no way to know. He could just have like an idiot king, king, queen or something. We made a pair over here. It's worth nothing. Nice small bet on the king high flop. We're going to go for the check raise on this one. I could have let it, but I kind of want this to happen. So we'll just put this guy in. Eights, queens, hearts, that dealer might even be good with a jack. That's full pot. Has 13 blinds left after he put 15 in the pot. And folds. Funny. Be nice if some more tables would get going, but 6 is nice. Hmm. Kind of interesting. I'm gonna fold it. Only because I don't know what the player behind's gonna do. This guy's only got a buck. We're gonna fold. Nine's not great for me, but it's better than a 10. King in the river, we're gonna check. He can have definitely some hands that beat me. I don't think I'm folding. Good for you. I have two jacks, so it's very hard for him to have queen jack. Three outed. I knew it. Knew he had a 10. Unbelievable. I think I saved myself money and put in the most when I had the most equity. It's annoying. And he's just going to bet that every way. Could bet this. I'm going to overbet. Oh my god. I think I saved myself money by not check raising. I guess this guy lit out, and then the ace hits the turn. Oh, what the hell is this? I gotta mute. swear, I love my doctor, but their office staff is shit. Like, ugh, it's just ridiculous. Catch up with this shit. Yeah, she just called me for a whole bunch of weird... My pharmacist says they need to pre-authorize things for me, so they send it to the doctor, and then the doctor's like, we don't have time, and I'm like, you're writing scripts I can't get. What the fuck are you talking about? And it just becomes a whole conversation, so... Now they're going to get on the phone with CVS and see where we go from there. Nothing really big happened there. I can't believe I won this hand. Right here. This guy called me and then... I mean, I guess it's okay with an ace, but I don't know why you'd even bother, because what am I betting? Not the worst. We can bet somewhere in there. It's not too many draws. So usually we can go bet, check, bet. If it goes check, check, turn. I'm texting them back. Dun, 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 dun. Fold here. So I actually have the pair here, but I'm just going to go ahead and bet half pot like it's an overpair. It kind of sucks when we get called because it takes away combos of threes. But there are things like 4, 5, 5, 6. The deuce isn't bad. We're going to check. See what he wants to do on the turn. Ace, queen. Interesting. No 3-bet, huh? No 3-bet with one caller behind. Interesting. Dun, 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 dun. It's going to be one of those quiet days. Nobody's here. Put. Could have checked it, but a lot of players will just float for nothing. Ooh, that 10's pretty nice. I mean, he's leading out from the blind. Betting the full pot. Does he ever have 2 pair here? He's supposed to have 2 pair, right? I think I just call. That's kind of a great card, actually, because he can have a lot more 9-7s. I don't think I can fold now. 6-8. Alright. That's fine. If the board hadn't paired on the end, I was fully planning on folding. This is just to get the showdown on the river. 7 would have been nice. That spade fucking sucks. Yeah. There's no bluffing him off a king-queen. That's the problem. God, it's annoying. Well, at least I can look tilty here. So we're gonna try to act fast and bet big. This is just stupid. I don't even care. You guys are giving up rake. Whatever. If you have a set, you have a set, but you have a lot of 2-pair combos. Ace 10. What took you so long, asshole? I love how he sits there when I jam the turn and he's like, oh no. And then he just takes a second. It's like, you're not going to fold. You have 75% of your stack in. Fucking idiot. Way more 2-pair combos in there. It's crazy that he has ace 10 there when I have ace 10. It's fucking annoying. Alright, I just gotta play super snug. I forget what time of day it is. Put something on the side. Limped pot, yeah. Nobody should really have a king much. So, I'm just going to go ahead and bet. It's a pretty good flop. 3-way pot. We can get some action here. Don't love the ace, but I do have the club draw. And the ace on the river I don't love either, but we're going to not fold here. Because there's a lot of king queens, there's a lot of weird flushes, there's a lot of rando aces. 7-7 set over set, man. That board run out, killed my action. I'm gonna go ahead and bet. 8's not great for my actual hand. It's actually really good for his range. But some players you just gotta bet twice. Yeah, this is like the 3rd time with him. So he's one of those guys. Limp lead. I'm just gonna call. I mean, what can he really have here? Pocket 9s? It's very rare he's got a better ace than me. It's usually a flush draw. Could have 10 jack spades. But should never be a queen. I mean, unless he's one of those guys who limps ace queen. I don't see him ever calling here. But we're absolutely not letting that river come off. But he's not folding an ace. That's the best path to get paid. I can let this one go. Pot, what do you got? Call here, fold here, fold here. Let's just bet it. And let's keep betting. Ooh, deuces a set. Fold this one, fold that one. Let's check raise. There's a lot of draws. There's a lot of 2 pairs. Yeah, he just folds. If he's not calling that, he's not got anything I can get money out of on the turn. It's just going to go check, check a lot. So, leading bigger might have worked, but the pot was a limp pot. What are you going to do? Let's find something to watch. Not really into movies right now. Like, I just don't have the attention span for it, so I'm kind of just watching, you know, little things here and there. I've been loving the Game Grumps. I don't know if you guys know who they are, but they're huge. But I didn't discover them until just recently. And I really like them. They're very funny. Well, that's a mega compilation. Might as well. Such a cutie Americano. Much appreciated, Sotos. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum. Check. Can easily call with the queen. Just kind of meh. I mean, it's kind of whatever. I think he's sometimes blocking a better queen. A lot of times he's just got a flush draw. I think we can call. I mean, he didn't get any fucking... he didn't get any fucking value out of this. We can just check. Nope. Oh, God. Where are you from, Sotos? Is that Sotos or Satos? Don't love the 10. Oh, that's bad. Go ahead. I think we can call this one. Go for the check raise here. Ah. Don't tell me you had a 10. Oh, he had a deuce. Yeah. He wasn't going to call anything. Check, check, check. That's a lot of 8s. That's a whole lot of 8s. I mean, I guess we just bet something. There's nothing going on there. Yeah, we can play this. It's kind of on the line for me, but I don't think we see too much raising, and if we do, it's from this guy, and that's the guy we want raising. That's who we want to play against. Whoa, you haven't done shit in forever. You can have that pot, sir. 100%. All yours. Oh, yeah. Yawn. Oh, same hand. Fold, 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 fold. Fold here. I don't think we get any value by betting, so let's just check. That queen is an awesome bad card. We are going to bet. Sometimes he's got hands that can call that we beat. Oh my god, he's going to lead for a monster, right? Wow, you're a fucking genius, bro. People think that's a good idea to do. It's not. He should have raised me on the turn because he probably had this suited ace of spades. And he was free rolling. Why is my shit muted? Where is the... Fold, fold, fold. Pot, pot. Nope. It's too often we're going to be screwed on that button there. Leading for 295. He hits the 4. Thank you. Like, I know he's just jamming a single diamond, so having the over pair with the diamond is kind of important. Pretty good. Pretty good. Nice run out. Make this straight. Don't love the ace on the river. Yeah, you win. It's just an action killer. Choo-choo's napping. Okay. Wow. Dun, 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 dun. I mean, this is kind of okay. I don't think there's much we can do with... I don't think we can raise very often just because of all the draws that aren't going to give up anything. It's kind of weird if he decides to bet river. We lose to 2 pair a lot. Ace 9. Bum, 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 bum. Got shot. Strizzle. Set. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Hey, thanks to boss. Preach. Yeah, we're just playing cash today, my man. I've been having a problem putting in longer sessions, and I think it's because like You know, you're not going to cash the majority of tournaments, and that's going to, you know, on WSOP, you're 2.5, maybe 3 hours in. And then if you don't cash the tournament or you don't go very far, you know, it kind of ends there. So I'm ending up with a lot of like 2 hour sessions. And it's just kind of deflating and demotivating. So I decided just to play cash for a little bit till I feel like I can play through a tournament and then like play it, bust it, and then just keep going with cash, because that's been kind of a sticking point for me. I should really get back on ACR and just, you know, that way I can grind enough tournaments to keep me occupied, but honestly, just not feeling it. So, rather just grind through this. Alright. Okay. Wow, that's a good flop. Check. I guess we just call here. Honestly, don't know if I win now. Jack 10, 10, 9. Boom, boom, boom. I would have thought this guy would have had some kind of club draw. I'll take it, though. Fold, fold, fold. What is going on with this table? Oh, I changed the size. I fucked that up. Let's go ahead and bet. I mean, he's betting the full pot. I got to imagine he's got something he likes. Go for it. Ah, he's not going to go for it. If he has a pair, I'm going to be upset, because we maybe could have gotten more action out of a pair. He had pocket sevens. I mean, he bet the full pot. I mean, but the problem was the club killed my action. Maybe I could have raised the check, raised the flop. Nah. God damn that. Well, it does make it hard though. I mean, it's great that it's a club, and it's actually kind of great that it's an ace, but it makes it hard if we see too much action. Yeah. See, this is the problem. Player calls. I'm gonna check. I mean, he might be floating, but it kind of would be a bad float. I'm not gonna bother. He can bluff me there all day. That's fine. I thought about it, and it's like, do I either go with it? Like, I'm in the big blind. It's kind of weird that I'm leading, so maybe I didn't have to lose that. Maybe I could have just check folded, but. Where'd everybody go over here? Ooh. Ooh, Jack's good. What did you have? 8-9. Like 0 point of betting there. 0, 0, 0. Maybe win the queen. Nope. Check. 6 isn't bad. Checkity, checkity. I mean, open ender. Alright, you win. Ba, 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 ba. I'm gonna go ahead and just bet here. I think it's fine. I don't expect to get any folds, but we're basically just building for the flush. Sometimes we see a raise. Pick up a gut shot. And he snap folds. You see that? Snippity, snappity, snap. Ba, 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 ba. Just kind of a chill day. Trying to keep it low-key grindy. There's nowhere really to rotate out, so until another table starts, we're just going to stick with these 6. This table's not bad. I have all the stacks that I want on my right, or the busters. These 4 specifically. Like these guys are more meh. Wow. I just made this mix. It's passion fruit, peach, and guava. It smells really good. I'm just kind of waiting for this tank to get low enough to put it in. But I just mixed it right before the stream. Small 3-bet. Need some luck myself. Ran into it bad yesterday. Happens, bro. Hit my stop loss in less than an hour. Ugh. First hand was ace-ace, got cracked by tens. Less than 5 hands later, lose straight over straight, down 2 buy-ins in 10 minutes. Rest of the session, I lost the max and won the minimum. I mean, it happens sometimes. And the thing is, when you hit a stop loss, it doesn't have to be for the day. It just has to be for a significant amount of time that you can forget about it and get over it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you can shut it down, and, you know, if it's just like an hour or two in or whatever, you can shut it down, walk away, and be like, well, whatever. And then, like, I always set a minimum of, like, 2 hours. If it's been 2 hours, and like, basically, if I'll go out through the rest of my day and just do whatever, and then if I feel like if I'm sitting there and I'm like, maybe I'll play some more, like, and I really feel like I want to play some more, I'll look at my watch, and if it's been 2 hours, then I'll do it. If it hasn't been, I'll be like, okay, it's been an hour and a half, I'm gonna wait till it's 2 hours. Then I'll just forget about it and start doing whatever, and occasionally I'll set an alarm to be like, where am I at, you know? Like, set that alarm, that timer for that extra half hour. And then if I'm doing something that I'm more interested in, I'll be like, you know what, I'm not going to play right now. Or I'll be like, if I'm just sitting there killing time doing nothing, and then when that alarm goes off, I'm just like, oh, fuck yeah, let's go play. Then you know it's a good attitude adjustment. So I like 2 hours. Some people I've known have said that their minimum is like 4 hours. I knew one guy who he would hit his stop loss, and he's like, not until I've slept, which was a good rule of thumb, because usually it made him go to the gym and, like, shower, eat, and, like, you know, a couple hours would go by, and then he'd be like, oh, maybe I'll take a nap. And, like, he always said that after he took a nap and felt refreshed, it was always better for him, which is true, but the amount of grind time I have to put in, I don't really... I don't think having a minimum for I must sleep before I play again is a good plan. That is a brilliant card. I feel like there's a lot of 2-pair combos in here. There's also, believe it or not, some aces and jacks. Like, the way this guy's played kings and aces so far today has been kind of meh. Like, he just keeps whittling himself, like, with this ridiculous fucking whatever. But yeah, if it's been like an hour, man, like, you can walk away. Because why does that have to ruin your whole day? You know what I'm saying? If you can get your... If you can get your mental state proper, then just go into the next session, you know? But it takes a little practice to delineate between taking a break or having a hard end to the session and knowing when the next session begins because you're not tilty or whatever. I don't mind betting this. Yeah, I kind of felt like that was coming. Yeah, this is he was trying to bet some kind of equity like 8-9, or he might have even had a jack. I kind of doubt it though, but I think this is usually like to try to get to the river. That little bet. So when he bets the turn there, it's just better off just calling it. And then we look like we have a flush draw. We could have hit the king. It basically allows me to bet all rivers that he doesn't bet. So it's kind of strong if you let that happen. Players leading out on the turn is just... It's like you're trying to rep... The thing of it is, he's trying to rep something that if he checks and I bet, he can't continue. But also, if I'm betting a draw, a lot of players won't continue with one card to come. Now, the fact that I know that I can find a lot of bluffs there with any overcard outside of making my hand, and I do have good showdown if I just pair the 8. Like, that little bit of knowledge kind of allows you to make the call there. Because you don't have to rely on the deck. So when he checks, you're just like, okay, I'll just bet now and just bomb it. And we're going to bet. This player min-raised pre-flop. There was 2 limpers and he min-raised. So he deserves everything he gets when he loses. I guess we just check, right? I kind of want to see what he had. I feel like he had some kind of raggedy ace or something. Double gutty over there. He had 4-3. Okay, so he actually had a weird little hand. How about that 3, dealer? You win, bro. And very much protecting. It's probably the worst card in the deck. Maybe if it goes check-check, I win a lot, but if he bets anything, he's got me crushed, and he's not going to fold if I bet. He's just going to have too many flushes and straights. Yeah, you win. It's not a bluffing board. Yeah. I feel like I played fine. The worst hands didn't deviate far from GTO. Just a bunch of unlucky flops and rivers. Yeah. I mean, we know how that goes. It was just late in night to get back in for me. Oh, okay. Well, that's a good decision then. That's a very self-aware decision. You know what I mean? And late night is when all the craziest shit happens. Like, late night usually is the most volatile. Look at this fucking garbage. This guy double-checked and then check-raised turn. So, he's got ace-king here sometimes, but I think we just check. Yeah, way to go, pal. You really hustled the shit out of that one. It's hilarious. He has ace-king and then just decides to check river. He's never folding. I mean, I guess we check, right? Jacks? Wow. Pathetic, bro. Pretty pathetic. I'm gonna fold this one. Fucking guy had jacks. Could have made so much more. Overpair with the straight flush draw. I'm gonna check this one because 10 jack got, or queen jack got there. Player leads pot. We're just gonna go ahead and raise. It's whatever. Yeah, I could be beat by a lot here, but we have all the outs versus 2 pairs and straights even. Bet this one. Just leading out big on a monotone flop is fucking retarded. Like, you should be leading small. Because I still have to raise there, but leading small looks stronger than leading big. It just looks so weak. Da, 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 da. Boom, 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 boom. I guess we'll just check. Da, 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 da. Ba, 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 ba. Not bad. Well, that's how you get the jack to showdown. Yeah. This is I totally have to go for that. That sucks. My hand got counterfeited. I felt like I was good the whole way. But if I check there, it's just the board. I mean, but he's never got an ace, right? Ba, 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 ba. Hmm. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. That's a good flop in a multi-way pot that's a raised. That's a full pot bet. I honestly think this is one we can maybe even jam. Because we'll get overplay. Hold. That sucks. I mean, it's the best way to get the money in. Fucking $26 swing. That's depressing. I mean, he's not wrong. If I'm him, he's not supposed to fold, so it's whatever. This is for my live bankroll, so it doesn't really hurt my bankroll overall. It just sucks to have them beat until the river, and they just keep calling and get lucky. But I'll definitely be at it a little earlier tonight to get my money back or donate again. Yeah, that's kind of the way you got to look at it. Only because I have the gut shot and backdoor flush draw I'm checking here. Normally this is a okay spot to see bet. It's not great. Check this one. Or sometimes we get raised off. That's not the worst. I don't know if we're continuing if he decides to keep betting. Yeah, that's fine. You got it, bro. He's just a dumbass. And just totally killed his action. Like, I have a long shot there, but super killed his action. It sucks to take that beat. How much should I lose on that pot? Flop the nuts. Oh, it's just a buy-in. Alright. I thought it was more because the pot was huge, but that's because there were so many other players in. I like that he bet it, and I don't think he's... At 10 and L, I don't think he's supposed to fold, because you're going to see players check jam flush draws there. So, that's just one where you got to let for the board to run out. Backdoor spades. Check, check. That sucks. Oh, that deuce would have been monster on the turn. Or 3, sorry, not deuce. I guess it wouldn't have mattered much. This down a little bit. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, man. Gut shot. Guy's sitting for 1 minute. It really makes me suspicious when he does that. I really wish I had queen 10 here. I mean, do we want to get off? Well, look, now there's people coming in. Yeah, the table's glitched. I thought this might be going on. There we go. Stupid min raise, and this guy's just doing something stupid. Confident enough in my game now that the losses don't bother me. Just have to wait until after work to get back at it. No, I get that. And it's always good to feel that way. Just remember, you have to continue to work on mental game. Because I'm pretty confident in my game, and man, run bad enough for long enough, and you really don't feel like you can ever win anything ever again. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Look at this flop. Oh. Nothing else to do but call twice. Bango. Nah. Ba, 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 ba. I really wish there was more tables going on. Haven't eaten fucking anything today. I'm like hungry, but like I don't want to eat. It's that weird thing. Ba, ba, ba. Well, this table died. Free roll. Meh. Where the fuck did everybody go on this table? Food. Ba, 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 ba. All right. Well, that one's done. Check and let him bluff. Yep. Just always a bluff. Like, he's never got a king there. He's never got a flush. All those hands keep betting. It's only 2:30 and it's kind of meh. Tables are dying. I've been wanting to start playing Fortnite to grab more audience. Like, and I want to try playing Fortnite. Like, I need some other game. And Hearthstone doesn't exactly rack them in. But I have friends that I want to play Fortnite with. But first I have to actually learn how to do it. So I downloaded it. But I've still got to get it all set up for my controller and shit like that. But I think it'll be fun. It'll be nice. No delay stream either. Meh. Kings. Let's do it. I lost for 3 months straight on ACR. I built a lot of mental fortitude during that time. I even reloaded and lost it before I could clear the bonus. It was rough, but it was also pretty fresh at the time. Yeah, man, you were just starting. Bet. That's actually a great card because it allows him to have showdown value with Jack 10. And then we check and allow him to bluff. He's going to rarely have 6-7 or Queen Jack. He can have 8-10 or 8-9. But I think sometimes he's going to bet Jack 10 here. I don't think he's ever going to call with Jack 10. Ace Jack. I guess checking was the right move since he's just going to call with overcards and fucking bullshit. Let's get out of the way here. King, Queen, Jack, King. Jack 10. See a raise. Gonna go ahead and 3-bet. Bum, 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 bum. He calls. I'm gonna go ahead and check. He's supposed to have a lot of pairs here, but when we check down, yeah, we're not getting him off it anyway. When we check down, there's just no way. I mean, like, unless he has like a pair of deuces, I guess, but I don't think we're ever getting a fold there. Like, maybe if the diamond had come off. It's a pretty good flop. Look at that 4 on the turn. Aces. Aces, then queens, and then kings. Right? I had aces last hand, right? Yeah. Love that king. Love that ace. Love that ace. Nice. You don't see 2 bets here without an ace, I don't think. I think you're likely to see more jacks checking the flop and betting the turn than you are aces. 6s. Nice. So bad flops on both, but wins on both. I'll take it. People just can't bet twice. I mean, we're chilling with 4 tables. Fuck it. This is really just an exercise in patience. Guess we could pull this down even further. Why not? But we're doing good. We're up buy-in and a half. Without that beat, would be up. Without the flop straight that got sucked out on, be up an extra 2.5 buy-ins. So can't complain too much. And we're just kind of chilling with it. Queen's okay. Ba 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 ba. Snapped a nail. Middle finger. Had to file it down. That's a bad card. 4-5, all hearts. I mean, that's kind of a showdown bet, so it can be a jack. It should be a jack, but it's kind of gross because it can also be hearts, but I don't think we can fold. Such a small bet and such a pussy way to play it. He could have gotten called for 2/3 pot, you know what I'm saying? But he bets a quarter. It's just fucking annoying. Ugh, ace is bad. You win. Da, 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 da. Ba, 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 ba. Boop. Du, 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 du. Not bad. Jacques, not bad. Dun, 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 dun. These are tough. I mean, him betting here doesn't do much for me. But, yeah, we're just going to lose. Yeah, this lead out is trash. Oh. Oh, god damn it. Hello? Well, that was my mother telling me that she's sending me a celebration package because she had a mammogram uh, a week or so ago, and they had to biopsy something, and it came back completely clear, no cancer, no nothing. So, as is her wish, she went on Amazon and decided to get me a new shower curtain and a box of black rice, which she's a big fan of, as a celebration package. So, it's very nice that my family, which is has a history of cancer. It's very nice that my mother came back cancer free. Shit, I had to have a biopsy on the top of my head. It's still like this scarred purple spot. Courtney was looking at it the other day, and this was like 3 years ago. But that's what I was talking to my mom about, is that it's absolutely nerve wracking, because they take this thing and like, okay, we're gonna go biopsy it, and then you just have to like fucking wait. And when I had mine done, I couldn't tell Courtney because I was like, this will just fucking nerve wrack the shit out of her, and I was already fucking on edge. You grow up in Florida and you have a family history of melanoma. Plus, my brother had a tumor, when he was 10 behind his nose that took 2 years to fucking of treatment and all this crap. It was just absolutely awful. We almost lost him. And then you have this fucking biopsy and you're just fucking waiting. So I knew the thing was going to happen. So I just came home from the doctor's office and I had stitches on the top of my head and a bandage. And Courtney's like, "What the fuck is that?" And I'm like, "Oh, I had a fucking a mole that I had to get that I had taken off because it was painful." Is all I said. And at the time, I remember she was like, "Well, is it cancer?" And they're like, "No, they didn't even bother with that. They're just like whatever." So then, oh, that sucks. So then later, oh, we both have ace nine. Why didn't he bluff that? If I had the ace of spades, I would have absolutely jam-a-lamb that. But later, when the results came back, Courtney was there, and I was on my phone, and I'm like, and she's like talking. I'm like, "What's the result?" And she goes, "Everything's fine. You're cancer free." And I go, "Okay, thank you, doctor. Please lead with that next time when somebody's on edge waiting on a biopsy." And my doctor actually said, she's like, "That's a good tip." She's like, "I've never had one." I'm like, "Trust me, it's all you think about after you have one, until you get the results back." And I got my results in like 5 days. My mom's came back quicker, thankfully, so she wasn't too stressed, or stressed for as long. But yeah, mom's cancer free. No signs of whatsoever. Somebody just lost his fucking mind. Look at this. He's got all the outs in the world, too. Bang, comes right off. Unbelievable. It's just fucking stupid. Like, why do that? Like, there's a raise and a re-raise, and he just rams it in there. Like... In the previous hand, it was like, this was just poorly played. Like, bet, raise, jam all in. What's calling you? You have the ace of hearts. What is calling you? Like, this is the thing. If he didn't have the ace of hearts, I could see doing this. But when you have the ace of hearts, it's like, what's your opponent have? Like, it's so far less likely it's a flush draw because people don't check raise. Unless you have exactly the jack 10 or 10-9 of hearts. People don't do that here. So it's like, you think somebody's just going to go ape shit with a fucking king? And then the next fucking hand, he loses his fucking mind and just jams it in with 10-9. So, tilt monster. Surprisingly enough, I lost 80% of my total downswing on ACR last night, but it only motivated me to play more where when I was losing on ACR, I just used to play scared because of the lack of confidence. Oh, absolutely. Totally happens. Really? I'm not folding now. Sometimes he has an overpair, but it's super rare. Usually this is just the ace king of spades. Queen jack. I'll take the ace. Why'd you 3-bet me in the first place, you fucking idiot? That's the full pot. That's just fucking trash, man. I mean, this guy is such a donkey. Like, I have so many notes on this fucking guy about doing dumb shit. It's hilarious. That's so funny too because I was super sick, like super sick about 2.5 3 months ago, and to the point where I had to go to the urgent care, and you might remember this stuff, but I had to go to the urgent care and had to uh, be on crazy steroids and antibiotics, and it was just a weird like it wasn't strep throat, but it was a weird glandular infection that was just really racked me. And so then I got through it, and it came up while I was talking to my parents later, like a month later. And my dad was like, "Why didn't you tell us that this is going on?" I'm like, "Are you out of your fucking mind?" I'm like, "I'm not going to tell you about that because there's nothing to worry about." I mean, but I was in bad shape for a while. Like I almost ended up in the hospital. But it's so funny. Like my mom calls me and she's like, "I'm sending you a celebration package," and I'm like, "For what?" And then she tells me about having the thing and the biopsy and all like that. I guarantee you, my brother didn't know. Like my parents play it that close to the chest, and I remember being on the phone with my dad, who's a doctor, and my mother who's a nurse, and my father going, how could you not tell us that, it was like that, blah, 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 and all like that. And I was like, "Dad, I love you, but you're out of your mind." I'm like, "There's no way I'm going to tell you." For what? I mean, just to worry about me? I mean, you're, 1,000 miles away, or whatever it is in Colorado. It's probably like 500. I mean, like, you're not going to be able to do anything. So, I know to go to the hospital. I know to do this. I know to do that. I'm just, But it's funny because they just did the same thing to me. They didn't tell me about, mom's biopsy. Every time I talk to them, it's like, "Oh yeah, this came back clear," because they're older. It's like, "Oh yeah, this came back clear. This blah 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 blah," and it's just like, I didn't even know you were having problems with sleep or whatever it was. And they're like, "Yeah, we didn't want to burden you until we got the results back." And it's like, "Gee, I wonder where I get it from." So my dad was really pissed that I didn't tell him, and I'm like, you're a doctor, Dad. You're not my doctor anymore, so I'm not gonna, you're just my dad. I'm not gonna put that on him. But it's funny because they just did the exact same thing to me. That's really something. I didn't even realize that till now. Call. Ugh. God, I really thought that was gonna be a sudden. So we see a raise, small raise, and a call. I don't think we really need to bet here. I mean, that's kind of a big bet. I don't think we want to fold. The club's bad. The club is very bad. I don't think I can even... Yeah, I can't call a bet. When the club comes off in the river, we can't call a bet. So this small raise is either middling or it's trapping. So we'll find out. If he folds, this guy goes all in. We're not folding. If he re-raises or calls, we're going to play very cautiously. Because this player might re-raise jam behind, and if this guy just calls, it kind of sucks, but we can't re-jam over the top. Because this is how you would trap aces. You would goat. And he's taking this long. I don't know. Can you make it more obvious if you raise from here if you have aces? I mean, is he just thinking about it with like king queen? I don't know. Maybe straight up honesty. I don't know. Maybe he was reading notes on me. I have no idea. But that took way too long. I don't understand. He opened super small too. Like he kind of set himself up for that. It kind of makes zero fucking sense. Oh well. Nice bet. Good follow through on that one. Almost didn't do it. Can we get on this other table? No. Hey, we can get on this table. Nice. Right about there. Make it a little bigger. I think we'll just check this one and try to catch a bluff. Yeah. $4-9 for a limp and 10-5 in the big blind. Dude limped 4-9. Did he fucking limp 4-9? He raised 4-9. No, hang on. Oh, there's my other seat. Oh, I gotta wait 3 minutes. fuck? Yeah. Oh no, he posted. That's what it was. Is this table dead? Yeah, this one's dead. So we're gonna lose a table here. Let that go. Nice. Look at this. Flopped a set. Getting led right at for pretty big too. I don't love this, but I don't want to fold. Let's just ship it. So this player 3-bet me. Do I have 12 outs is the question. Can he have queens, kings, jacks? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna let this one go. That sucks. This fucking table, man. It's the only table I'm losing on. I flopped a straight and got sucked out on by top set getting a full house. And I flopped a set and got sucked out on by an idiot limping in first with a flush draw. It's just so gross. The other one I let go because he didn't have enough. If he had a full buy-in on the table, it'd be a different story. That's just fucking... It's annoying. Like, and twice it cost me like 20... It's a $26 swing. Like twice I lost 10 or 11 bucks, and it would have been like another 25 or 26 in my pocket. Jesus. Maybe this table's just fucked. Just keep ending up in that situation. He has top pair in the flush draw, yeah, but you gotta know your beat. But of course he can't fold, and he didn't even play it aggressively. He fucking just called instead of raising on the flop. That's the fucking gross part, and I'm on the button and I get to jam. Let's go ahead and 3-bet here. Take down. We gotta get on this other one, but we gotta wait another couple minutes. I might need a reset here. I might need to... Like, I'm not frustrated, I'm just kind of like, I'm trying to not be bored. Because there's so few games. But... Actually, I need some food is what I need. Yeah, I'm fucking starving. Yeah, you know what? Let's do this. I'm gonna play out the free ones here. And I'm gonna grab some food. No, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna grab some food and a soda. And we'll get something else going. Maybe I'll play some Blast. But give me a minute here. need like a movie to watch or something, but in all honesty, I'm just not in the mood for it. So what do we want to do here? You know what? Let's play a round of Hearthstone. Let's play a round of Battlegrounds. Let the tables reset. Can I make this bigger? Yeah. Let's play a round of Battlegrounds. Put on the sound so you guys can hear it. No pirates, beast elementals. Let's do it. I'm up a buy-in. I'm just kind of, meh. All right. Good start. Millhouse is fun because his minions cost less. I don't know. Can you guys hear that? It doesn't really, compared to my voice, it doesn't really do much. But we'll see when the action comes in.
Don't tell the others. I'm rooting for you.
It's not bad. Alright, so this is interesting because this player doesn't have anything. So I can buy 2. And the next one I'll have 5. Buy this. Yeah. I don't love this, but this is kind of what we got to do. Looking to play elementals, but because of the leveling thing, we have to wait.
Have a good battle, friend. You're good at this.
Buy this, sell it off, level. Both of these, sell 1, I'd have to sell 2. It's not bad. We want pairs.
Don't tell the others. I'm rooting for you.
That was unlucky.
Tough battle. Pick yourself back up. Turn it around.
Okay, so we can buy 3. But if we do this, we can have all 3 of these.